my name is Amy. I'm a wife, a mama, and a Mimi to one sweet and sassy little girl. My husband and I are restarting our financial journey to pay off our debt so that we can save for our future while being able to give generously. If you'd like to talk budgeting, cash stuffing, while mixing in some budget-friendly home projects and getting the scoop on life as a busy mama and a small business owner, then stick around and let's have some fun. Hello everyone, how are you today? It is Monday, December the 9th, I believe. We are going to set up our weekly check-in today, which means I'm going to go through my checking accounts that I have separate. I have a separate account that I put money in every 2 weeks for groceries, gas, and usually Target / miscellaneous. So we're going to go through my account, see what transactions I have. We're going to log those transactions in the calendar and keep track of how much that we spend from week to week so that we stay within that allotted amount of money that I set aside to budget for groceries, gas, and miscellaneous. All right, so we're going to start out by setting up our weekly check-in. And we are going to do that on this page right here. Y'all, let me tell you, I know in the last video, I talked about what a, whirlwind I've been having lately. Well, it has not stopped. And I can't even make this stuff up. It is like crazy to me. So while I'm setting this up, before I really get into explaining what I do, I'm going to tell you how things have been. And I don't even know if you're going to, if you can't even believe it, comment below. It's just craziness to me. So I have been, as some of you know, I have been without a job since the week after Christmas, right before New Year's last year. And so at first, I wasn't intensely looking for another job. I had unemployment for 6 months. I figured I'd start my business here, start my YouTube channel, my Etsy shop, get things going, and then look for a job and go from there. So unemployment ran out back in July. And I've been doing pretty good with my Etsy shop, but I've been putting in applications everywhere and no one was, I went for a couple interviews. Interviews went great, but I got nothing out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go down 5 spaces here. So nothing really came about it. So I've been, discouraged with that. One thing led to another, went down a little rabbit hole, came back out the other side, got an interview with a daycare that my niece works at. Figured, okay, I love babies. Why not? I got hired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got hired and had to do the background check, fingerprints. I waited for almost a month, a whole month for those to come back, which state of Illinois is slow as molasses. And they are in no hurry for anything. Oh my gosh, I think I need to maybe swing that around a little bit. Okay. My tree is starting to burn from my candle. I thought it was up high enough. Okay, so yeah, state of Illinois, they're just slow. So I finally get this job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I started last Thursday. All right, so last Thursday was the first day. I was to work 9 to 6, so I was closing the daycare. My first day, mind you. I show up, and as soon as I walk in the door, now I know one of the teachers that works there. My niece, she no longer works there, but I do know one of the other teachers, and she's actually one of the teachers that I was going to be working with the infants. So I know her. So I walk in, and right away she looks like death warmed over, like flush in the face. Her hair's pulled back. She looks tousled, just not herself. And I'm like, "Are you all right?" "Girl, no. I have had the stomach bug since yesterday," she said, "and I need to go home." Okay, I should have right then and there just kind of turned around and went home. No, I couldn't do that. So I go, and I sit down, and one of the other teachers in the classroom, the aide, is also sick. And in return tells me that half of the kids, we had 8 kids in the infant room, half of the babies were sick. Oh my God. No, this cannot be happening, right? Oh boy. So, yes. Oh, and I did this again. Dang it. I get to talking and I get things all messed up. That's okay. So, the teacher goes home. The director comes in, and she is going to work with me for the day since it was my first week. And so she comes in, works with me for the day. We are super crazy, changing diapers one right after another. And I didn't get a lunch break. I'm supposed to get an hour. I only got 30 minutes at like 2:30. I was so hungry. So I came back, and then closed, went home, told my husband all about my day. The next day, we had a lot planned, so we went and ran some errands, and then we had date night. We went out for a nice dinner. I woke up in the middle of the night, Friday night, thought I was having an exorcism. Oh my God. I was so sick. And I'm sorry, I'm sparing you any details. I'm not going to say anything else. I was so sick for 48 hours. So my Saturday and my Sunday completely down. Saturday, I did not leave my bedroom. Sunday, I barely left my bedroom. My husband was leaving for a very important business trip. today, Monday. So he had to stay completely away from me. Like, no, like he came to the doorway, asked if I needed anything, scooted a little cooler into the room. So I had my Jell-O and I had ice chips and 7-Up. I had all that. Oh my God, my first day. So I thought about it, and the way that my immune system is, and my husband was just like, you can't. Like, I understand you're going to get sick from these kids once you get in, but the first day, no. So unfortunately, I called her today, and it was just a part-time job. I told her today I was not able to help her out just because it was just too much for me. Like, I can't be sick the whole month of December. This is my favorite time of the year. Y'all, I'm not being a baby, but like, I get sick so easy, and I don't know. Maybe if they have an opening in like the pre-K room, I can do the pre-K room come like January or February, and then let me get used to the kids, and then holidays next year I'll already be, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But right now I'm sticking just with this, with what I know right now. Gonna work some shifts at my husband's side job, bartending, and I'm gonna call it a day for right now. Okay, so that yeah. I could not make this stuff up, y'all. I'm telling you, a year without a job, I get a job, and then I get sick the first day. No. Okay. Anyways, so we're going to get on to my check-in. So every week, I usually do my check-ins on Saturday mornings. I go through my checking accounts, like I said, and I have done that here. Like, I have a little scratch piece of paper I wrote down that I'm going to keep off to the side. I wrote down everything, all my transactions. I go through, put them all in here. Then I total them up. I come back here. And like I do 400. I start out with $400 for groceries. I did $120 for gas. And then, sorry, my pen does not want to write over. I'll need to fix all this off camera, but my pen doesn't want to write over the whiteout. Okay, so 400 groceries, 120 in gas, and 100 miscellaneous. I write down what I spent, then I have my remaining, and I move it over to week 2. And then I start all over on week 3. Okay, so we're gonna start with groceries, and I'm gonna do groceries in green. So let's see. I had an Aldi trip. I spent $21.72. I usually go to Aldi and get my produce, any like specialty finds that I can't find at the grocery store. I get them there. I like to get like my olive oil, just things like that at Aldi because it's so much cheaper, and the produce and the vegetables are so much better. Oops, and then I probably should have just added these together, but I forgot green beans for my dog's food. So I had to go back in and get some frozen green beans. I think on my 12 days of Christmas that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a video that shows how I make my homemade dog food, because my dogs, they just love it. All right, so then I have my brown for gas. My husband went to the gas station here Looks like $20. And this was on the 3rd. Yeah, I'm still not feeling completely my best, but today is so much better than it's been, let me tell you. Yeah. And don't look at my nails. I'm going tomorrow to get my nails done, y'all. They are a hot mess. I know that. Okay, so Walmart. I seriously don't go to Walmart. I try to avoid it, like the stomach bug, I try to avoid. But I had to go to Walmart because I needed to look for some things in particular for Christmas. And I picked up a few groceries at Walmart. So I did that. Yeah, I also went to Walmart on the 2nd too, yeah. Okay, then I went to Sam's. And actually Sam's was gas. I filled up my tank at Sam's. Their gas is honestly so much cheaper right now than our local gas stations. So I go there and fill up once a week. What is going on with the sticker? There we go. Not wanting to cooperate. When did I go to Sam's? I went to Sam's on Tuesday. Looks like my husband and I had the same idea. All right, and then I went for our big grocery store haul. And I went to Schnucks. And I spent $97.87 at Schnucks. I did that on Tuesday. And I got my removable sticker paper back, thank goodness. And then my husband decided a few days later that he wanted me to make a certain meal, and I honestly can't even remember now because it's like the last honestly almost 4 days, 5 days have been a blur. But he wanted me to make the special thing for dinner on Wednesday night. So I did that because usually he works his Monday through Friday job, and then he works Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday bartending, and I don't get to see him that often. So I made his meal then. And while I was out Tuesday night, I stopped and got Jersey Mike's because I was tired. I had been doing some Christmas shopping, did not feel like cooking, so I stopped at Jersey Mike's after grocery shopping and shopping. And I know I had just gone to the grocery store, but let me tell y'all, by the time I got home, it was like 7 o'clock. I put everything away. I make dinner, just too much. So we got Jersey Mike's. And then my husband, again, went to the gas station. And it looks like he just did a little top off on his gas on Friday. Okay, so that is all of our transactions for last week. Now I will do the same thing for this coming week. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna total up what we spent. Here I am. Okay, we're gonna total up what we spent at the grocery store. Okay, and while I total all this up, I'm gonna do a little fast forward here. Okay, so I went through, totaled everything up. For groceries, we spent $226.35. So I'm gonna take that from the 400 that we started with. So we have $173.65 remaining. I'm gonna move that over, oops, 173.65. Okay, I'm gonna move that over to groceries. And then gas, we started with 120. And we're gonna take 84.45 from that. So then remaining, we have 35.55, which I'm gonna move over. And then for miscellaneous, we have $100. 77.72. Which I did not go to Target last week, so I will definitely be going this week because I'm out of laundry detergent. Okay, so having 173, I usually like to have $200 a week for groceries. This is actually really good because my husband is gone out of town for work, and then when he gets home from that, he has the bar shift that he has. So groceries is going to be a small amount just for myself. I may make dinner one night for the girls. One night, my mom's coming over. We're making homemade chicken and noodles. That's going to be one of my videos coming up for the 12 days. And then $35 for gas. Y'all, I did not go anywhere after Friday. So I probably am not going anywhere till Tuesday. So I am good on gas. I have a full tank. I should be fine. My husband's, like I said, out of town. So we might be ahead on gas, or at the end of the week, I may need to top off my gas tank. Miscellaneous, we have $77.72 left, which if I go to Target and just get laundry detergent, the bath beads, softener, all that, I should be fine. So we are looking good so far for the first part of December. It has been definitely a rocky road, but that's okay. We shall survive, right? Okay, so until next time, y'all, this is my weekly check-in for today, December 9th, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Until we talk again, remember, make today a beautiful day. Bye.